I got an on-time word this morning. When you gave your yes, you became a target. When you said, God, I'm going to live for you, I'm going to stand 10 toes down, I'm going to actually walk in purpose, I'm going to be all that you have called me to be and more, the enemy said, oh, the audacity. The audacity of you. So what you're going through right now is spiritual warfare. It's definitely an attack on you. It's definitely an attack where you're feeling like, God, you could take me out. You could take me out. I can go back to where my life was comfortable. I can go back to where my life was manageable. But if you think about it, was your life really manageable? When you was playing for the other team, how far were you really getting? How far were you really getting? You have to remember, life with God is exceedingly above all. Life with the enemy is stagnant. You don't get nowhere. It looks all glitz and glams, but you realize that you don't have any motion. You're not moving forward. You're not progressing. The opportunities that you should be walking into are non-existent at this point because you're so blinded by what the enemy has kept you entrapped that this is the best that it's going to be. This is okay here. That you are looking to be more, but you're not going to achieve it. Because the light bulb goes off in your head that you were made for more, the enemy comes back and attacks to remind you that your past is greater than your outcome. That your past is going to create for you what God can't give. That is a lie from the pit of hell. God said that he will give you a life and a life more abundantly, a life that is fulfilled, a life that has joy, peace, happiness, goodness, faithfulness. You won't reach that because the enemy tends to lie to you to make you feel insecure, to make you feel less than. Having you compare yourself to others, making it seem like you will never be able to achieve that. You will never get that job. You will never get that car. You will never be more. Why do you even think that you have the capacity to even think that you could do better? That's what the enemy does. But God has given you the capacity to know that you can do better. It's not a thought. When God said that you can do all things through Christ, who he gives you strength, it was set in stone that no matter what you're going through, God is giving you the strength to go through it. And let's not forget, the battle is not yours, it's God. When you invite God into your situation, you will win battles that started way before you, that you were actually going to be the one that's going to break that curse off your bloodline. Because God said it was you that he sent to go. You were the one that's walking out of Egypt. You were the one that's crossing the Red Sea. You are the one that's supposed to walk into the land flowing with milk and honey. You're anointed and blessed. Don't allow a moment deter the plan that God has for you. It's just a moment. Yes, the attacks are going to come, but that's why the Father have us put on the full armor of God, starting from the helmet of salvation all the way to walking into the gospel of peace. You're slashing with the sword of the Spirit. You have the shield of faith. On top of that, God said you have the authority to defeat every enemy with you. And on top of that, you have the heaviest hitter on your team. The Bible tells us in Deuteronomy 3:22, do not fear your enemy. I don't care if that's a person, place, or thing. Don't fear your enemy. For the Lord your God will fight for you. Will fight for you. So when you got the heaviest hitter on your team, there's no need for you to be fearful. There's no need for you to sit there and crouch down. Why? God did not give you the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. All three, trifecta, knockout punch, KO. The enemy can't defeat you. It's only a state of mind. That's why the Bible tells us, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. When you change your lens, when you clean the glasses, when you pop in a new contact, when you just change your atmosphere and look at the world the way God sees it, the attacks that come, they won't be that bad. They won't be that bad because you're going to be able to defeat them quicker than what they started in the past. The enemy wants to keep you in the past. You no longer reside in the past. That is not your portion. That is not your destiny. God has ordained for you to be more than what you could ever imagine or think. You think you're creative just because, oh my God, God said I should just belong in the creative category. You think you're talented because God said, let me just move you over here. You think that you're eloquent, you deserve to be over there. No, everybody has a part to play. We all have a part to do in the kingdom of God. And I'm sorry, the job over there is better than the job that you've been doing. Stay blessed, because at the end of the day, I know that if God is fighting battles with me, I want you to let God fight the battles with you. I want you to submit to God and say, God, here I am. Come on in. Dine with me. Change my life. and make me be all that I was meant to be. Stay blessed, because at the end of the day, I know God's doing it for me. I know He's doing it for you. Stay blessed.